Hi guys, Survival Bloke here, out in the woods today doing a review on the caine signature Samuel 74 survival knife. I got this in a trade just over a week ago, and I thought I'd bring it out today and do a full-on review on it and see what it can stand up to. So the knife is 4mm thick 01 carbon steel. I'd say 5-inch long blade, or probably just short of, and this one is has been rehandled, so the handle is a lot thicker. It also comes with a flap over, very high quality leather sheath, which fits on the belt quite nicely. And okay, so yeah, as I'm in England, and this is the same sort of forest that I used to trek through in Austria. I'm gonna treat this knife like I did with my knives in Austria, and see if we can put it through its paces and see what it can handle. So that means a bit of battening, carving, a bit of tent pegging, bit of digging if I need to. So okay, let's get on with it. Okay, so I've walked a bit deeper into the woods now, and I'm gonna do this review as a hypothetical situation. Okay, so situation is I've hiked into mass wilderness and I've lost my way. We're starting to lose light, and the weather looks like it's going to be a bad night. So prior to the survival, while I'm still trying to find my way, I have to think of the possibility of spending a night out. So first things first, while looking for a suitable spot, is start to think about fire and things like that. So here I am at the survivalist's best friend, the silver birch, or the paper birch. This tree can and will provide you with a lot of things you need in the wilderness. So tinder, let's see how it cuts. A nice bit of tinder, because it's a very it's a convex edge, but it's a very shallow one. It's not a very steep one, so it cuts into the birch tree quite nicely and allows you to pull off tiny silvers of tinder. See? Okay, so we've found where we're going to, well, hypothetically bash her up. When I was in Austria, I carried my basher with me everywhere in the mountains, because the weather could change so quickly. It's always good to have your own shelter. So, tent peg, carving a tent peg for it. So, just cut a bit of spruce here. We'll see about putting a point on it. It bites in quite nicely. Some proper power assists. Of course, with this being a survival knife, you don't need it to be too pretty. You just do it as you can. So, there's a bit of a point on there now. Notching for the guy lines. There you go. Nice notch there. Okay, so we'll put this first one in, and we'll carve the rest. So, Okay, so I'm going to carve the rest and we'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, so there's the basher up now. So we're going to try our hand, do a bit of battening with it. Obviously it's 4mm thick carbon steel, so by rights it should stand up to it really. It's going through, but because it's such a thick log, it's taken a while. But it's come out unscathed, which is good. It's better. There you go. Easy as pie. We like a knife that can do that. So there we go, we've got some nice freshly battened up timber for our fire. Right, so there's all that, and that's nice and dry on the inside, which is what we like. Right, so there's all that. Let's get a bit of a fire pit going. Okay, so now it's time to get the fire lit. Now, there's one thing I've noticed with this survival knife is the back of it is very rounded, whereas we use for a fire steel it needs to be squared. So last night with a bit of 240 grit sandpaper, wet and dry, I managed to do the tip of it and put a little bit of squareness on that, but it needs a file and a vise really, but I did what I could. So, alright, see if I can get. There we go. First time. Okay, so there's all that going. And there we go. We have fire. But please do remember that the back of it does need squaring up before it works, because there's no way a sane person would use the blade. So, okay, so there's that test done. Let's move on to the next. Okay, so in your pursuit of getting home, you might have to cross rivers, steep high ground and everything, so a bit of chopping, cutting a trekking pole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the swollen part of the knife to take most of the brunt of the chopping. You get some good power cuts in there if you hold it right at the end. Okay. So there we go. solid guiding pole. I would prefer to use green wood over dead wood because of the flexibility. So it makes it a lot stronger. And then if you have to eventually turn it into a spear or something a bit sharper, just see that cutting through beautifully. You only have to do this if you're out for prolonged periods, to hunt game or make some sort of harpoon for fishing. But it does the job. Heat that up over a fire, make it a bit sharp, make it hardened a bit, and then you've got your hunting spear. So we'll see whatever little tests and reviews we can do on it. So stay tuned. Okay then guys, so I've just sat here and battened up a fresh bit. And after all the battening, chopping, carving, everything, let's hope yeah, see, still feather sticks, quite nicely. So that is the caine survival knife. Is it a great knife? It's a very good knife. It'd be a great knife if the spine was squared up, because I, like most other people, prefer to use the knife with a ferro rod instead of the striker. But it is a good knife. I would recommend it, and yeah, there's many places you can buy it from, Haynes or the Scorpion knives website. Great price. Yeah, so look into it. That's Survival Bloke out for now. Any comments, questions, queries, please feel free to contact me, and yeah, stay safe. Thanks guys.